Do you crave exciting sports takes and news? Fed up with the same old boring voices you hear on the radio? If you answered yes to any of these questions, you just might be a TBloomaholic. Lucky for you, it's time for another episode of the TBloom Talk Show, the #1 sports podcast in the world. Settle in, my TBloomanites, because another episode starts right now. Live from TBloom headquarters, here's your host, TBloom.
Bang, bang, bang. Welcome back, folks, to the TBloom Talk Show. I'm your host, TBloom. That's my co-host right there.
Sir Charles VIII, how we doing?
Bang, 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 bang. I'm feeling good. Sir Charles. I'm feeling good about this week.
I bet you're feeling great. You don't have too much to be upset about as a Steelers fan, you know?
No.
I'm feeling good too. It looks like Debo, Kittle, and Trent Williams are all going to play, so
Good. That's
thank
good
God.
to hear.
Yeah, that's good.
I'd be lying if I said I don't want to say super excited to see the Rams come back and beat you guys, but the circumstances that I was in, I was over at, Siege's house.
Okay.
And we were just looking for a good game to throw on because most of the games kind of sucked last week.
I feel that.
Yeah. And then we stumbled across Matthew Stafford had a game-winning chance to, make another fourth quarter comeback. So we were kind of rooting for the Rams to come back and beat the Niners. Now, that's no ill will towards the Niners. It was simply for the love of some good football.
And I understand that for sure. But yeah, that was tough to watch. That second half It was a bad day for me too. I went to an Orioles game. They lost, and then come home, watch the Niners lose. Wasn't great. Ravens pulled it off, so a little salvage on the day, I guess. But
that's the kind of day that turns you to and makes you relapse.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yep, for sure. No. It's one of those days you turn off sports and you're like, maybe we read a book today.
Yeah.
Fuck this shit.
Honey, we will watch that show tonight.
You know what? Exactly. That documentary does sound good. We should just fuck this. Yeah.
Oh boy. Okay, but hey, we got some, positive thinking coming ahead. Like you said, Debo's playing, Trent Williams is playing, George Kittle's playing. Do you want to just dive right into that game right now
we can. Why not?
Let's do it.
It's
49ers versus the Patriots, both 1-2.
Yep.
One of them is, a little bit of a better 1-2 than the other.
We hope, we think we're pretty sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say the 49ers to me are in a lot better spot than the Patriots. That's for sure.
100%.
As of right now, the San Francisco 49ers are 10-point favorites.
Yeah. I think it's the biggest spread of the week, if I'm not mistaken.
It's hard to get any, especially in the NFL, to get a spread at 10 points.
Oh, I know. It is. That's the biggest one. Second biggest is 8. Yeah, biggest spread of the week. And it's a get-right game for the Niners. You got to look at it. That offensive line for the Pats, that was brutal. You can't even think about starting May because you can't even put him out there behind these guys. It's not good for him.
Ramondre?
Oh no, Drake May, the rookie.
Oh, Drake May.
You can't even think about really, starting the man because that line, it's a bad start for him. So
yeah, it's just a shit show. What are you gonna? Yeah,
it's bad. Brissett's gonna have a long season. CMC's ramping up activity ahead of Week 5, so that's positive news. I've heard a lot of bad stuff, and then today, boom, out of nowhere, CMC ramping up activity. Love to see it. Makes me happy.
Explain further. What do you mean?
That's really all there was. I'm going to say this. He's ramping up his physical activity, his running, training, going to start pushing it a little more, testing it out, seeing how he feels, and just ramping things back up. Oh, so,
I like to hear that.
I like to hear that too, because that's a game. You know what? Debo, sit out a couple more weeks if we get CMC back. I'm not even that worried about it. Just give me CMC. But yeah, get right game. I don't know about the spread, but I'll take the Niners by a touchdown, I think.
I think, for sure, at least a touchdown. Like you said, these get right games. Well, I thought the Ravens had a get right game against the Raiders. That turned into a fucking fluke. But no. I think this is a little bit more. I'm a little bit more comfortable with this, putting money on the Niners to at least win by a touchdown because of, like you said, the New England's offensive line situation, just absolutely terrible. Is Bosa playing?
I didn't see yes or no. I think he's still questionable. So I don't know if
Okay.
that's yeah. But regardless,
Regardless
right?
of
I
it.
was gonna say I don't think that's a deal breaker.
No, not at all. Not with this
Yeah.
after coming off a loss, 49ers coming back home.
Hmm.
You got to think they're looking to put it on the Patriots this week.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kind
This
of
should
a
be
must-win game because you fall to 1 and 3.
one and yeah, with the Seahawks at 3-0 too, which is just gross. Hate to see
Yeah.
that. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that
No,
is
they need to. It's
disgusting.
disgusting. Yep. Thank God I don't live there anymore. But yeah, they need to win. And I think they will. I don't have too much concern this
Yeah.
week.
I mean, I'm gonna go Niners. I mean, definitely
Yeah.
gonna possibly throw them in a parlay. Maybe it might not even be worth it to throw them in a parlay, but we'll see.
Yeah. No, yeah. Maybe 6.5 might be a little
Well,
negatively
are
weighted
they
odds there.
minus no 10 point
The
spread? That's
10,
like
it's
minus
10,
700.
period. Yeah. So the money line's going to be something ridiculous, that's for
Yeah.
sure.
All right. Well, there we go. We got that out of the way quick. Um, let's move on to the Saints versus the Falcons. Interdivision, two teams who one has kind of underperformed and one has really exceeded expectations. And the Saints going 2-1. I know they lost last week to the Cowboys in that awful last, wasn't it? No, they didn't lose to the Cowboys. They lost to the damn fucking.
Oh my God.
It's killing me.
Oh, where
Don't
is it?
fucking if you find it, say it,
Okay. Oh my
but don't
God.
look it
I
up.
got, oh,
Can't look it up.
I'm
Don't
gonna
you?
have to.
Up to the Saints play. I gotta look it up.
Oh my God.
This is killing me.
Eagles, Eagles, Eagles,
Eagles,
Eagles,
yes.
Eagles. Yes, Jesus Christ. I can't
Oh
think of,
my
yeah, yeah,
god.
yeah. That
And
was a
we're
game.
expert. We're supposed to be experts in this shit.
Expert. Okay, we're experts on what's going on. We try to put last week behind us, okay? You got to keep moving forward. If you keep looking back, you're never going to get anywhere.
You ain't getting nowhere, baby.
Anyways, nowhere. Yeah. But yeah, Eagles, that was a game. This should be a good matchup, honestly. Saints, Falcons. Kamara and Olave both questionable as of right now, though. If they don't
Mm.
play, I'm thinking this is not as great of a game as it could be. So
If
that I
Kamara
think,
and Ala or Olave don't play, yeah, that's
I mean, that's
not good news.
no, that's not good at all. So I think, I mean, kind of hinges on if they play or not, in my opinion. But good game to watch if everyone plays, no doubt.
I'm kind of curious on the Saints versus Falcons history. Like, do the Saints dominate the Falcons? Do the Falcons dominate the Saints? Let me check this.
I feel like the Saints dominate the Falcons, but I could be wrong.
Check this. So the Saints, yeah, they dominate the
I
Falcons
had a feeling. Yeah.
completely. I mean, out of the last 10 meetings, they have won 7 times, and the Falcons have won 3 times.
I mean that
Just to
it's
put it in
not good.
perspective.
Yeah, and yeah, I mean, you got to think. Yeah, I mean, I like the Saints if Kamara and Olave play. I'll take that for sure. If they both are out though, I think you got to take the Falcons. Just
Yeah, man, I don't know. The
smart
Falcons just
money.
scare me. The Kirk
Saints is a
Cousins.
+3 too. I'll take Saints +3. Bump it to +3.5. I'll take Saints +3.5. Even if they
I
don't
wonder if they're
play.
taking into account Kamara and Olave
I
may not be playing that
see
day.
that was my thinking too. Because if I'm looking at it, I know it's in Atlanta, but I still would think the Saints would be the favorites, at least by a little bit. So that makes me worried they're not going to play. Seeing the plus next to the Saints too.
Mhm.
I don't like it.
I'm
But
gonna say yeah. I'm gonna go with the Saints because their defense.
right,
And
you could
Falcon
see it.
Kirk Cousins, as good as he may have looked against the Eagles and when they came back and had that game winning drive or whatever, and then last
Yeah.
week they go and don't they lay a dud? Oh yeah, they lost to the Chiefs, but they had
Yep.
a decent game against
That
the.
wasn't a bad. Yeah, I was going to say Bijan got shut down that game too. He averaged like
Mhm.
3 yards a carry, and they still were okay. So
Yeah,
yeah,
I don't know.
Falcons aren't a slouch. It's tough.
I'm just scared of Kirk Cousins, man. He
You
scares
should
me as a
be.
QB because he could be fucking Tom Brady one game, and then the next game he looks like fucking Brock Osweiler out there.
That's what happens. I mean, shit. He prime time. I bet against him last week or the week before. I was like, Kirk Cousins prime time against him. Easy money. What'd he do? He won.
Hmm.
What the hell? So maybe it's not the same Kirk.
You know
Maybe
what?
Kirk in Atlanta might have a little more swagger than he did up in Minneapolis.
Mhm.
That just I'm not reaching for that. I don't think either.
No, not at all. I
No,
mean,
I think it just makes sense.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fuck this is tough one. I'm gonna switch to the Falcons. I just no. I'm gonna keep my
Okay.
gut instinct. I'm going with my gut instinct. I'm going Saints. I think the defense is going to come up with a few turnovers, regardless of if Kamara or Olave play. Um, I just think they're going to come up with some turnovers to put themselves into some scoring situations. I could even see a little Taysom Hill 2 TD action. I think this is going to be one of
Oh
those games.
man, if Kamara doesn't play, you are, yeah, absolutely. What, little Jamal Williams? And yeah, I don't know. I
Yeah.
can see it. I'm gonna take the Saints. I got Saints by 3. I just
Okay.
think they pull it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, we're both going Saints then.
Yep.
Just I mean Falcons are already 0-2 at home. I just don't I can't put my faith in the Falcons that way.
No, they're
Can't do it.
still the Falcons. They haven't proven it yet.
Yeah. All right, we're moving on to the LA Rams versus the Chicago Bears.
Oh, yeah.
Danky.
Yeah. I don't know about, yeah. Caleb Williams.
Dude, it's like
You think they regret passing on Jaden yet? Just like the Panthers regret not taking Stroud? Like, you think it's already there, or it's like, yeah, there's still hope, because I mean, Jaden looks really good.
Jaden,
Um,
well,
it-
Jaden looks really good
yes,
or
he
looked
looks
really
really,
good after
yes,
the Bengals game.
yeah, for sure.
Leading up to that, I was like, huh, yeah, he can
Mm,
run, he can do what we thought he could. But that Bengals game was really his breaking out party. But
I
we'll
mean,
get to
yeah,
Jaden Williams when we come to up
yeah,
to the
definitely.
Commanders. But going back to what you said, do I think that they regret maybe not taking Jaden McDaniels? I don't think so. I think
No,
Caleb Williams, you put him in, well,
a
the
Kingsbury
Commanders is
offense
different.
too, though. I think, yeah.
It's just the Bears. There's certain organizations. It's just such an. And I said this so many times. I just sound like a fucking broken record. But there's organizations that you're just constantly fighting an uphill battle. Like
Always.
even
Hmm.
if you are Caleb Williams, the talented guy who came out of USC and everyone said was the next Aaron Rodgers or whatever, you can't beat years and years and years and years of just losing and having a bad franchise. No talent in the world can overcome that immediately. So I don't know. Maybe they do regret it. I just think the Bears organization is uphill battle, and no matter who they took, they're going to find some struggle. So
I mean, you could say that about the Commanders too, though. Not to, we'll get
you
to that,
could, yeah,
but you
no,
could
for
say
sure.
that. But the Bears, the only thing with me is just, I think the coaching staff's an issue. How Waldron ever got another job calling plays or running an offense after what he did in Seattle doesn't make sense. When you see that and you're like, that's the guy for this young quarterback. No, absolutely not. I
Hmm.
think that coaching staff needs to go. We'll see what happens there. I think that's a bad little mix, kind of mismatch of pieces right there with what they got going on. It's always weird when you get the new rookie, you kind of got the old, you know what I mean? You don't necessarily get the whole fresh start, you get the partial fresh start.
Hmm.
Um, so we'll see what happens there. Obviously, I think Caleb will outlast the coaching staff, especially at this point.
Yeah,
So we'll see what happens. But Keenan Allen's going to play. Maybe that'll be big for him. There was a lot of talk about his chemistry with Keenan Allen in the offseason. Having him out there, maybe he feels a little more
just having
comfortable.
that guy
But
out there as a check down
I
receiver who
mean,
knows to find the gaps and zones and shit, that
it
definitely will help.
could be bad for Cole Kmet too. Cole Kmet fantasy owners got a couple big games. Keenan Allen
Oh,
back
he had a
might take away,
big one last week.
might take away some of those targets. I'll get Keenan Allen back. But
Yeah.
anyways, I like the Rams. They're injured, but Kyron Williams is a dog, and McVay has no problem with just letting his dog run. I
Hmm.
know this Bears defense is good, but you saw what Stafford did last week with Kyron, against the Niners. So, I don't know. I'll take the Rams here.
Looking at the injury report, I do see Cooper Cup. Fuck, he's
Oh
on.
yeah, IR. I was gonna say he's gonna be out for a while.
He's
Or
on
did he?
IR.
They said they were going to put him on IR. I don't know if he ever
I
actually
don't see
made it.
IR right here. I see Puka on IR, but I don't see Cup.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So maybe they have some hope for him.
Maybe they do.
Um, yeah, this is another tough one. Romo Dunze did his thing. He finally had his breakout game last week. Caleb Williams put up 300 yards passing, but it was a, losing effort, obviously. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Bears. I'm
Okay.
gonna go Bears because I think their defense is good enough to keep the Rams at about 15 points, especially with no Puka, no Cooper. I know Matthew Stafford's still a dog. I know Kyron Williams does his thing, and Sean McVay's a
Hmm.
offensive guru. I just think the Bears are just going to somehow squeak this one out. And it's not like the Rams are any stranger to shit in the bed. I mean, we've seen that
No,
against the Cardinals
definitely
week
not.
2. So I mean, they're 0-2 away. Bears at home. I'm going to go Bears.
All right.
Yeah, not an easy choice by any means. So
Definitely not. No, no,
not
not a.
putting any money on this game.
No, I was definitely one to stay away from. No, nothing there. Nothing there's promising.
Okay. Getting into more exciting matchup, we got the Vikings versus the Packers.
Whew.
3-0 Vikings rolling right now versus
Ain't
the
that the
2-1
truth?
Packers, who may or may not have Jordan Love this week. What do you know on that?
Game time decision.
Game time?
Everyone hates to hear that. I don't know. 3 weeks was kind of the earliest they said he'd come back. It's been about 3 weeks. He's right there. Where maybe it's real close. This is going to be a good game. This is kind of a different Vikings team.
Totally.
Jair Alexander's questionable too, which I think that may be really important also. Because if you
That
have no
is
Jair
big.
Alexander and you have Jetta out there, good luck.
I wonder if that's a little bit of mind games coming from the coaching staff. Like, hey, Jair may not play, so
Right.
maybe you bumped
Oh,
up.
yeah.
Oh shit! Guess what? He is fucking playing.
Have
I
you
wonder
seen?
if there like if that's there's a little bit of that going on right now.
There's been a lot of midweek injuries this week too. I mean, a lot of stuff's popped up midweek. It's been weird. We'll get to more of that later. But I think Sam Darnold looks good. But if you remember in 2021, his first 4 games, he looked fantastic too, and then he went back to shit in the bed for the Panthers again. So I know everyone's buying into this Vikings team. I need to see a couple more weeks, Darnold, before I
Yeah,
really buy in. This Packers pass D is no slouch. I'm gonna take the Packers if Jordan Love plays. If he doesn't play, I just can't take the Packers. I know Malik Willis is fast and looked dynamic, but I don't know. This Vikings defense is good.
yeah. This Viking defense does a great job of
Mhm.
fucking mind fucking QBs. That's for
Yeah.
sure. Um, yeah, I'm kind of leaning the same way you are. If Jordan Love plays, you know what? No, I'm gonna go Vikings through and through. I mean, I just think
Okay.
they're peaking right now. I think.
Yeah.
I don't think that they're necessarily going to go 17-0 or
No.
probably even 13-4 or anything like that.
Mm,
But
10-7 maybe. 11-6.
I see them winning 11 games
Okay. I could see it.
probably.
I could see it.
Um, but right now they're hitting their stride. The Packers. I mean, I was very very shocked that Malik Willis went 2-0 in his reign
Yeah.
through these last 2 weeks, and I don't know, man. Yeah, I just don't have a good feeling about the Pack. I don't have as good of a feeling of the Packers as I do the Vikings.
Okay.
And I just see the Vikings starting it off 4-0, and then yeah, I can't even explain why I'm gonna
Yeah.
go Vikings.
I see it. I think that if Jordan Love's back, I think this Packers offense gets rolling again. Jaden
Mhm.
Reed, if just Josh Jacobs not knowing he's going to run 30 times a game, having to actually defend the pass a little.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, this will be a great game regardless, I think.
Mhm.
Like to start seeing these divisional matchups. Always make me happy.
Yeah, this will be a great game. Hopefully a lot more better games than last week. Last week just
Yes.
seemed like there wasn't any like good games.
Suspense. Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
there
a lot of
yeah.
lot of garbage. Aaron Jones also said he does plan to Lambeau Leap if he scores. So might see a Viking. Might see a
Oh, that's
Viking
funny.
up there in the stands.
That'd be badass.
A little bit, be fun. And if anyone too, they're not going to push him out. You know what I mean? It's kind of they'll
No.
probably sit there. Yeah, you're okay.
He
Jump
probably
on
wanted
up.
I think he wanted to stay in Green Bay, right?
They got rid of him, and he went to the Vikings because he said, "I'm going to play them twice. Fuck you guys." So
Oh wow, that's bitter.
yeah, but he also just they were talking about he's really good friends with Matt LaFleur and has been talking to him all week. So I guess they're still like really. All right, so you know what I mean? I think he was probably mad at the time. A little bit of time passes. You still love your boys. You
Yeah.
understand business. It happens.
Yeah.
So yeah.
It is always fun to see a former player go or stay in division when they
Hmm.
when they do their free agency deal. I like seeing that. It's really cool.
Yeah, same. I agree.
1 second, Sir Charles.
Ah, this commercial break brought to you by Gatorade.
What are you sipping on, a Gator? Sorry, I don't have my Zoom open. I'm looking on ESPN.
Oh yeah,
What kind of
the
Gatorade?
Glacier Freeze.
You are fucked.
The crisp and cool. Oh, what are
You're a
you
blue
talking?
Gatorade guy?
I do. I like yellow Gatorade too, but the Glacier Freeze is where it's at.
I used to be
Cool,
blue Gatorade when I was like younger because I
cool,
like blue was my favorite color. But
cool blue was. I mean, yeah, as a kid, that was the one.
I got some hot sauce here from Arizona.
Ooh,
It's called
okay.
Hot Sauce from Hell,
Ooh,
and I'm gonna
sounds
be doing
fun.
a little cap shooter of it.
There you go. All right.
It's hot. It's
1 out of 10 peppers on the pepper scale.
let me see. I don't know. It doesn't say anything about a skull rating, but
Hmm.
it's supposed to be fucking hot.
Well, I
I'm gonna
guess
do
we'll
like
find out.
just a little drip. I'm a pussy. Oh, that's perfect. See, I
Yeah.
reached for it not because I wanted to try it on the podcast, but my nostrils, I gotta, kind
Oh,
of stuffed
gotcha.
up.
Mm-hmm.
So I needed those fuckers to
Whew.
drain. So I was
I
looking at
get
this.
that. A little
That'll do. Oh, and it
spicy.
did it. Oh boy.
There you go. Ooh, there comes
Oh,
the heat. Ooh, yeah.
oh boy. Take some coffee. That won't help.
Oh yeah, coffee and hot sauce. What are you, fucking Will Levis's North New Mexican cousin?
My Will Levis's dietitian.
Yeah.
Oh fuck. Okay. Ooh, moving on.
Ooh,
All right.
all right.
I'm going to Steelers versus Colts.
Okay.
Now, I know what you guys are thinking. The Steelers defense is nasty, and we are, okay? Don't want to take away from that. And
PJ
Anthony
Watt's good.
Richardson has been struggling bad,
Yeah.
and
Bad.
he's just throwing balls up. And on paper, it may seem like we're going to blow these fuckers out, but we're not. This will be a close game somehow. We'll make Anthony Richardson look at least a little bit decent because we just love to play down to our competition. And yeah, I think at the end of the day, it does smell like a Steeler win.
Ooh.
Ooh,
What does that
but
smell like? Grease and metal? What's Steeler wind smell like, bud?
yeah,
Yeah.
bake, yeah,
Steel
oil,
factory? Yeah. Nice. Okay.
But as I light this up, I don't light it up in virtue and good hopes and fun times and stuff. I light it up as in this is going to be a come down to the wire type of game. May even come down to a last second Anthony Richardson on the goal line. Maybe he scores to win. Maybe he doesn't. I'm thinking like a 20-17 game. We barely sneak this out.
You know what's funny is I got right here Steelers by 3, and I like the under of 40.5. That's fun. So yeah, I mean we're not on the wrong page here. I do think I don't know how much of a nail biter it could see. I could see that, but I just don't see high scoring. You guys do have a tendency to just make games close for no apparent reason.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah, we love
Especially
it.
Justin Fields, you just never know. I mean, I think it's his job right now until he fucks up. I mean, Russell Wilson's probably a little upset. You know, he's not feeling very dangerous. He's feeling. Did you see that picture of him fully dressed when he wasn't even active, like shoulder pads, full
Yeah, so
uniform,
here,
helmet?
this is
What the fuck is going?
he's the emergency third string quarterback,
I
and
thought they
this is
got
the
rid of
rule.
that rule this year. I thought they got rid of it this year.
No, they didn't. And
Okay.
he
Because
is
he
he
was
is
getting clowned. I mean, I saw a lot of stuff like, who the fuck?
yeah. I was thinking that same thing, but
Fucking jabroni. But
I
okay.
listened to the Steelers Depot. Shout out Alex Kozora. Um, and yeah, they say it every week. He's the emergency third string, so he only can come in case Justin Fields and our backup Kyle Allen both get hurt.
Okay. Okay.
So
Well, I won't, but anyway. But yeah, Fields has looked decent. Anthony Richardson's kind of been playing like Fields when he plays bad, you know. They're both
yeah,
kind of those streaky quarterbacks. So I
yeah.
could see some sloppy quarterback play and yeah, Steelers by 3.
I think Justin Fields, he had his best game last week. Maybe even as a starter entirely. I'd have to go back and look at all of his Chicago games, but certainly as the Pittsburgh Steelers starter, he took some chances, made some good ass throws. His stat line could look even better. He had a few drops by Pat Fryermuth and George
Yeah.
Pickens that would have kept drives moving and so forth. But I think Justin Fields is doing exactly what I would like him to do. He's not trying to do too much. He's not trying to be Superman. He's not forcing balls and pretty much playing hero ball. He's taking what
Yeah.
the defense gives him. Every now and then, he'll make some plays with his feet and show why he is or was took as, was he the first overall pick?
No, he was first round though, I think, wasn't he? I don't he wasn't
He
first
was first
overall.
round, but
Yeah, yeah,
showing
yeah.
he has flashes of why he was
16th or
took
something.
so early
Yeah.
in the draft, which I am very happy about because at the end of the day, he is the future. I don't think even if Russ plays as good as if he had the best season he could possibly have, I don't think he wins us a Super Bowl by any means.
Yeah.
I think Justin Fields could eventually get to that level of play. Um, Potentially, obviously, I'm not predicting it, but he's on the
Okay.
right strides right now. I like what he's
Yeah,
doing.
for sure.
Yeah, I'm going Steelers.
All right. Yeah. I mean, Steelers should. They better win. But
Dude,
I don't
we
know.
fucking better.
Jonathan Taylor. Can we get Jonathan Taylor some fucking like couple catches, maybe some more rushing attempts? Can we get the man the ball?
Yeah, I know. I mean,
Jesus Christ.
I don't know what they do with their drives. I mean, do they go 3 and out all the time? Because it's not like Anthony Richardson's throwing a ton.
And if they are after the first two times, can we give it to JT twice in a row to start the fucking drive and just see what happens? I mean,
Hmm.
because obviously Anthony Richardson isn't getting it done. I don't know what's wrong with the Colts. Anyways,
Yeah.
forget about them.
Okay. Moving on. Broncos versus the Jets. 1-2 Broncos versus the 2-1 New York Jets.
Whew, that's a game right there.
You think so?
No, it's the second biggest spread of the week. I think it's a
Oh yeah, -8.
I think it's gross.
Yeah.
I think it's a shit show.
Is that -500? Let me see. Is this minus? This might be my -500 bet for. It's -380. Oh
Well,
yeah, that
you've
might be
been
it.
doing, yeah, I would say you haven't been quite on the 500. You've been, but I get what you're saying. But yeah, no, I mean, I like Jets by 7 too. Fucking
Yeah.
Rodgers looks like he's Rodgers again.
Hmm.
Broncos are a shit show. Is this Sean Payton's last year coaching? Just period. I mean, because I figure he's done after this.
I don't think he
All that
can.
Drew Brees coattail shit looks very true. I think he needs to just go sit at home. I think it's
Yeah.
over. Yeah.
I think. I mean, the Broncos should keep him around for a couple of years. I don't think any coach. The whole thing with firing coaches after 1 year, like a coach, you
It's
won't really see what he's capable of unless you give him like 4 years at
I know
least.
this is what Peyton's third year, isn't it? Isn't this his third? It's second or third,
It's his
at
second.
least. Is it a
It's
second?
his second. Yeah.
I think if you just I get the whole try these old coaches out, but they flamed out somewhere else, and sometimes it works out. Look at Andy Reid for the Chiefs, but God, get someone young in there that hasn't coached before. Look at the Seahawks right now with the Ravens DC. Ravens
Hmm.
look like they miss him like a motherfucker too. I
Yeah.
mean, just sometimes you need just some new energy. Just switch it up. I don't
Yeah.
know. Not a fan. After I get it a little bit, but there's a time when I think gotta just let him go right off in the sunset. Go young.
Yeah. Well, he'll be riding off on a Bronco
A
sunset
very a
either one way
well-paid
or the other.
Bronco.
Um,
Ugh,
I don't think I'm
gross.
gonna go Jets. I don't have
Yeah.
much faith in the Broncos. I know they won last week. They put it on the damn Tampa Bay Buccaneers, but this isn't the Buccaneers. You're going against Aaron Rodgers in a New York Jets team who is all in on this season. So
Yeah. Oh
I
yeah,
think
100%.
they're going to
They're
be going out there and
rumors are swirling. Devontae Adam rumors are swirling right now. Look
as
at
they
that with the
should. I mean,
Raiders. Oh,
Devontae, talk
I'd
about
love to
fucking
see it.
yourself. Why did
He's
he?
going somewhere. He's going somewhere.
I just don't get fucking how people, unless it's all for the money,
I don't
obviously.
think.
But like,
Yeah.
how could that stage in his career think that going to the Raiders is
Well,
going to be a better situation than even being staying on the
he
Packers?
he wanted to play with Carr. In three of the places that he's listed to, I'm sorry, there's four places. Jets, obviously. Saints, go play with Carr again. What the fuck? Steelers have actually been mentioned, and the Bills. Bills with Devontae Adams this
Ooh,
year.
fuck,
Woo! Talk about a Super Bowl right there. Are you
fuck
kidding
me,
me?
dude. Oh my
Oh,
god.
as someone who just traded for him in the Dynasty League before the season too, I'm feeling good. Because sit out a couple weeks, get your trade. That's fine. Go somewhere you're gonna play.
Yeah.
Get those targets.
I wonder what the odds on him getting traded is.
I don't know. I'm sure DraftKings probably has it.
Hmm.
That's
Yeah,
a
I'm gonna
good
go
question.
Jets. Nothing much
Yeah,
else.
Jets.
All right. Moving on, we got the Eagles versus the Buccaneers, which is a very interesting matchup.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yes, it is.
Two 2-1 teams. Eagles always seem like I don't know. It's like they're always in close games, and I just don't feel that same oomph from them that I had the past 2 years. You know?
It's over. I mean, just don't get me wrong. Saquon Barkley's giving him some oomph.
Mm-hmm.
Jalen Hurts doesn't look right. Jason Kelsey's gone. I don't. The vibe feels different.
The vibe feels so different.
Devontae Smith is out this week with a concussion. AJ Brown hasn't
Fuck,
played in a couple weeks.
he's
They don't
out.
even. Yeah, he's been ruled out with a concussion. And AJ Brown, they don't know if he's going to play. So if you're telling me that Jalen Hurts is out there without his two top receivers, I don't know, man. The Bucks kind of had their number last year too, a little playoff rematch.
Yeah.
I like the Bucks. I think it could be close. Vita Vea is questionable too. That could be big. If
Hmm.
Vea plays, Barkley's probably not going to have a great day. It's hard going up the middle against that guy.
I'm gonna go. Fuck. I'm gonna go Bucks too. Holy shit, we got 10
Close
minutes.
one. Ah,
Do you want to resume it, or because we got
yeah,
a
we
lot more
can. That's
shit?
fine. Yeah, we're good.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Bucks, man.
Just feels like a Bucks game.
No, I'm gonna go Eagles.
Oh, okay.
No, I can't. I can't go. I just think the Eagles are somehow gonna pull this off. I mean, didn't the Bucks took them out last year, right in the playoff?
Yep, knocked him out.
So I think they have a little bit of revenge on their mind, but at the same time, I'm not super confident in this pick, but I just think the Eagles are gonna do it.
All right. Oh, I think without Devontae Smith and AJ Brown, get out of here. I just don't see it.
And that is a big fucking and they're still the favorites. That's what's funny. They're still the 1.5 point favorites.
Oh, I know. Yeah. Whatever. I'll take the Bucks at plus odds.
Yeah. I might bet on the Bucks. I don't think they will win, but I might because I think there's a chance. I'm like 52% on the Eagles,
I
48% on
get
the
that.
Bucks.
There's been one dog every week. Like the Packers were the dog last week, and I thought that was crazy as shit. And
Hmm.
I fucking yeah. There's one every week that just doesn't look right.
Yeah.
Just gotta find it. Get into that soon, I think.
All right. Well, we're moving on to the Bengals Panthers. Let's just get
Mm.
this one out of the way. Well,
Whew.
actually, no, it's not. No, this is kind of interesting because Andy Dalton's coming back, or not coming back to town, but Andy Dalton's going against his former team.
He is.
The former Joe Burrow. If you guys don't remember, Andy Dalton was looked like in Cincinnati as the guy.
He was.
He was
Yeah. He was.
he was the fucking guy to bring him to the promised land. Him and AJ Green.
AJ Green. Ah, talk about a name.
Oh man.
Talk about a catch radius. Whew.
Oh, I
Anyways,
know.
god damn.
Now you're
Now
looking at the Bengals
Be
0-3.
Bengals need a win. Trent Brown's out. That might be big. Thielen's on IR, so that's
Yeah,
big for the
that's pretty big.
Panthers. I mean, Deontay Johnson finally woke up last week. Thank you.
Yeah,
He's gonna
finally had
he's
a
gonna get
QB.
get a lot of targets. Andy Dalton's one of those guys that'll just pepper his wide receiver too. So
Mhm.
I think the Bengals. I'm not taking a spread. I think the Bengals will win this. They're healthy. T. Higgins second week back. I mean, no excuses. You guys need to go win this, or what? Season's over. I mean, 0-4.
Yeah, 0-4. What the
0 and
fuck?
4. Get at it. That you can't do that.
No,
All
you
the
haven't
hype
even
this
played
season.
one divisional game yet.
Joe Burrow's finally healthy this offseason. He gets to. I mean, and just bad look. Yeah, I mean, I think the Bengals. I gotta believe that something in them won't let them lose to the goddamn Panthers. I'm hopeful.
What the fuck? Okay, we got 7 minutes, 12 seconds. We'll definitely reload. But yeah, going back. Yeah, you hit the nail on the head, right? You hit the nail on the coffin, all right, on the head into the coffin. Fucking killed the guy twice.
Dead over. I
Yeah,
like it.
fucking the Bengals are 0-3. This is a must-win game. This
Mhm.
is the biggest must-win game of the week, I think.
Yeah, yeah, I think so.
Yeah, you cannot fall 0-4 without
With
even playing one division game.
with this roster and the expectations, no,
Oh.
not in state coaching next year. Watch your ass, Zach Taylor.
Yeah,
See it getting hot.
I think Seat's been on fire.
Ah, yeah, it probably hasn't been on fire as long as it should have been.
Well, I mean, I guess you can't really. I mean, last year's kind of sucked because Joe Burrow eventually, called it a
Yeah,
season. But even before then, they weren't doing that good.
no, they start slow every season. What's wrong
Mhm.
with that? That's coaching. Coach your guys up. They don't have to. They shouldn't need all these live game reps to get up to speed. Like
Yeah,
you need to be doing more in the off season to get them ready.
yeah.
I don't know.
With that being said, though, I mean, I'm going Bengals. I don't think the Panthers. I don't even think the Panthers want to win. I think they're in search for another first round, first overall.
I think Andy Dalton wants to win though, and I don't know if it matters with the Panthers. I think Andy
Yeah.
Dalton's gonna go out there and try to win, man. I don't. You can tell him to lose. You'd be like, uh-huh.
Yeah.
Next week, coach. Next week.
I fully believe. I think it'll be a good game. I think
Yeah.
maybe it'll be a good game until probably like mid third, early fourth quarter. The Bengals will start, just separating themselves because there's
Laying
a
it all
clear
on him.
separation of talent between the two teams.
Yeah. Green needs to rise.
Yeah.
Hasn't for the Bengals.
Bengals is definitely someone. They're only at like minus 225 money line, which isn't too bad to throw into a parlay.
It's
Parlay them with the
not.
Niners. That's almost even odds right there. I like those chances.
Hey, that's not bad.
Yeah. Okay, moving on to the Jaguars versus the Texans. Oh boy. Both of them
Yeah.
coming off a loss last week. I don't know which one was worse, the Jaguars loss or the Texans loss, because none of them
Yeah.
look good.
No, the Jags showed a little bit of fight, but the Jags overall have looked just bad this season. I mean, the Texans have looked, until last week looked fine. Um, Pierce, Dell out, Mixon questionable, so I guess Cam Akers is running the ball for the Texans again.
Mm.
Um, I think Trevor Lawrence is just a disappointment. Where do you think he's playing in 2 years? Do you think it's Cleveland? I'm just, you know what I mean? Just I don't
Oh
know.
my God, that sounds like somewhere he would go. Yeah, I think the
Doesn't
whole
it?
Trevor Lawrence coming this
Panthers,
season is Trevor
maybe?
Lawrence is like prove it
Is
year.
Clemson? Is that South Carolina? Go to the Panthers. That's North Carolina. You're close. That makes sense. I don't know. I think something's got to change big for the Jags. It hasn't worked out for them. I think the Texans take this. I'll take the Texans spread too. By 6. Give me that.
You know
Yeah.
what? I'm gonna go Jaguars.
Whoo.
Yeah,
Bold.
I am
Okay.
because fuck, man, I don't know why.
Yeah. I mean, Travis Etienne has looked bad. Trevor Lawrence has looked bad. Gabe Davis is questioned. Brian Thomas Jr. looks good. The rookie wide receiver looks pretty good. There's a little
Yeah,
promise there. Yep, I'll give him that. Um, I
I
don't know,
just
man.
well, no, I'm not gonna go the Jaguars. I'm going Texans. And yeah, no, I'm
I
going
think the
Texans. I
Texans
don't
are
know why I even
they
thought
get
about
things
the Jaguars.
rolling. The Texans are a sleeper this year. They get rolling, everything starts to click. They get healthy. I mean, look out.
Hmm.
That's a scary team.
The last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 meetings between these two, the Texans have won. God dang, dude, fuck ads. Texans have won. They were 8-2 against the Jaguars in the last 10 meetings.
Oh man, so the history is on our side too, huh? I
History is
don't
on our
see.
side. And CJ Stroud only showed up last year. So it ain't like he's been there for the last 10 games or nothing like that. So
No, that
yeah.
that I mean Deshaun Watson was there for a while, but there was a bridge gap. There was a gap there. You know what I mean? So
Hmm.
yeah, that's I don't know. God, poor Jags, huh? One of those
Yeah.
organizations.
They just need to up and move to England already. Just get it
They
over with.
right, start playing the other football. Just get the
Yeah.
fuck out of here, honestly.
Oh boy. Yeah, I'm gonna go Texans and the Jags. It's just there's nothing to get exciting about. I mean, Trevor Lawrence was the only thing you could get excited about, and he doesn't look like super terrible. I mean,
No,
the loss last week was not just him being a piece of shit.
no, it wasn't.
It's just he is not gonna be the guy to just be absolutely he's not CJ Stroud. He's not a
No, he's
difference maker in terms of that. Like when you go against Trevor Lawrence, you're not like, okay, we got a game plan for him. But when you go against CJ Stroud or Patrick Mahomes or the upper echelon fucking QBs in the league, he ain't that
and that's what he was supposed
guy.
to be.
That was what I know. It's what
He
he's
was he
supposed
was
to
he
be.
was supposed to be the Caleb Williams for Caleb, Andrew Luck, Peyton Manning. I mean, Trevor Lawrence was that.
Yeah.
But God, ETN's been better than him career wise, which is kind of
Hmm.
funny. That was a running back in college too, and even second round. But I've not better career so far.
Yeah. It's just one of those things. Not every QB who's supposed to be good is gonna be good. Just like
And
CJ Stroud. I fucking didn't think he was gonna be
I
good
didn't
at
see
all.
Ohio State quarterback good in the NFL. Get
Fucking write
out
him
of
off.
here. Yep, automatic. No, he's been fantastic. And honestly, I was big on the Jags. Last year was my big in on the Jags year. Calvin Ridley's there. Lawrence taking a step. It didn't happen. I'm done. I'm out.
Yeah.
I got nothing. I got no hope left.
I just feel bad for the fans. That's all.
Yeah, the
All
fan.
five of them.
Yeah, right. Exactly. So, it's bad when you're outsold by a WNBA game.
Yeah,
Hey, oh.
that's fucked. Okay, we'll move on. We'll go to Commanders and the Cardinals. This is
Whew,
fuck, man. Can't wait to
this
not
is
watch
it.
this.
Oh, upset of the week, baby.
Who you going?
Commanders.
Oh,
Jaden. Jaden's gonna do it.
yeah.
You,
Fuck.
you know who knows Kyler Murray
3.5.
really well? Kingsbury.
Why is that?
We coached him. What are you talking about?
What do you mean?
Cliff Kingsbury coached in the Cardinals. What are we? Now he's
Oh,
coaching. Now he's the
okay,
Commanders
okay, yeah,
OC.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I was gonna say.
Okay,
I
yeah.
just, like I said, there's an upset every week that I think is just an upset. This is my one this week. I think this is just prime upset. I don't believe
Yeah,
in
I
the
mean,
Cardinals.
yeah. Cardinals
So
looked fucking good last week, though. Or no, not
they
last week.
they
They were
looked
good
bad
against
the
the
week
Rams.
before. Yeah, last
Yeah.
week they looked like they didn't look good again. MHJ wasn't, back to
Mhm.
not doing this. I don't know. I don't trust him. Eckler's out. Austin Eckler's out, bud.
Fuck, that's not
You know,
good.
it's not good. No,
I got to
not for
put
you.
somebody in then.
Yeah,
I got to do a lot
coach.
of fantasy work. Fuck,
You
dude.
do. Yeah, McBride. I made you an offer for Eckler, by the way. What the fuck?
What?
God,
When did you send that?
I think it was this morning. I was sending out offers.
Okay, I'll check it. I'll
Yeah.
check. I always go
No,
through
you're
my.
good. You're good. I've just been bored lately. Yeah,
Yeah.
Commanders money line. Jaden might be him. We don't know yet, but Jaden might be him. Is
Yeah, I'm
it
gonna
Lamar
go.
Jackson that can throw and knows when to run? It's kind of what it looks like so far.
That's
I don't want
Justin
to get
Fields.
excited, but okay. Well, I don't know about
Justin
that.
Fields, baby. No.
Oh,
Yeah, I'll go Commanders. I'm not very high on the Cardinals at all. I mean, I think Kyler Murray is just counting his days before he's eventually going to be out the league. I mean,
wow.
he can
I don't know. I
scramble and
think
make
he'll
plays,
stay.
but
He's Jay Cutler. He's gonna stick around, baby. He's gonna be starting somewhere, whether you like
Jay
it or
Cutler.
not. Damn it, making his money.
That's a name drop right there. Jay Cut.
Yeah.
So we're both going Commanders then?
I'm taking the Commanders. Yeah, I like the rookie. I'm gonna ride the momentum.
All right. We did the Niners, Patriots. How about the Browns versus the Raiders? What a
Whew!
stank fest.
This is a. I don't know if this line hasn't changed with all the outs. Max Crosby out, Mayer out, Devontae Adams out. Browns are only 2.5 point favorites. I like that a lot. Because I
I
don't know
like
what
that a
the
lot too.
Raiders are gonna do. Trade rumors swirling around the Raiders like crazy. They're saying Max Crosby and Devontae Adams might not be hurt. They might be getting traded. That's why they're being held at, which would be big. I don't know. I don't know
Yeah.
what's going on in Las Vegas. It's three
Yeah.
weeks in, guys. Like, calm. Why are we blowing it up? I don't know. It's just a lot surrounding that team right now.
I do like that. Now that you said Crosby and obviously Adams are out, I don't see what the Raiders do on offense.
I don't.
It's Browns defense is, it's still
Good
pretty
enough for
legit.
sure. Yep.
Um, yeah, I'll go Browns. I think I'm pretty comfortable with saying the Browns with minus 2.5 point spread. I might take that.
I like that a lot. Honestly, that's one of
I
my
really like that.
favorite lines of the week. Like I said, this was a couple hours ago. May have changed, but I think Devonta Adams and Crosby were ruled out a couple like yesterday.
Let me
So
see.
would
Check
have
this
think it'd have
out.
changed by now. Yeah, I don't know. Raiders just no run game. It's just I don't know what's going on there. Um, they should have drafted someone. Zamir
I don't
White
I don't
is not
see
the answer.
Adams even
Well,
on the injury.
I
Oh,
know, but they declared him out. Weird, right? But they declared him out on Thursday. He's out in all the fantasy apps. Trust me.
fuck. And then Mason, I didn't see Mason Crosby on there. Maybe that's still a secret or something.
Let's take a look again to the all trusting fantasy app.
Because yeah, if they don't have them, then they don't have shit on both sides of the ball. Unless you want to start Jacoby Myers.
Crosby doubtful.
Oh, well then that means
Doubtful. Ankle popped up on the window. Yeah, but this is one of those weird things popped up the same day as Devontae Adams. Like
mm,
nothing. They were practice that day. All the footage was fine. They were out on the field. Nothing visible happened, and then they're out. I don't know. Just weird. Raiders stuff.
yeah, it's like they don't want to damage their merchandise before they sell it.
And if I'm, those are two very valuable. And I mean, Devontae Adams needs to get traded anyway. This is a Hall of Fame career. We might have forgotten because it's been a little bit. Absolute monster of a wide receiver. I
Yeah.
mean, best in the league for multiple years. Yes, he had Rodgers throwing to him, but God, get him out of here. He needs to go. He has a couple years left in him, I believe. 2, 3 years left. The way he plays, route running, he's not a physical guy. He's got 3 years left in the tank. He needs to go
Yeah.
to the right place.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I'm gonna go Browns. Yeah, I think that's pretty reasonable.
Yeah, no
Okay.
doubt.
All right, we'll move on. Chiefs versus the Chargers.
Hi, baby.
Chargers. What's Justin Herbert looking
Hi,
like?
my
Is he
baby.
out?
It looks like he's gonna play actually.
He did not, dude. He was limping so much in the fucking game against the Steelers
Yeah,
last week. It just was
he
bad.
he did look bad. Yeah,
But division game, you never know.
that is
Patrick
true.
Mahomes.
That is
It's
true.
weird to see the Kansas City Chiefs 3-0. Like there's I want
There's
they
usually a little
haven't played up to their potential at all. They have
Travis
not been
Kelce
good.
hasn't done a thing yet. But Rashi Rice, holy shit, top 10 receiver in the league.
Rasheen, yeah.
Looking like it.
I don't know about top 10 receiver. I'd have to see more film on him, but
Okay, stat. Well, I'm sorry. This year with what he's producing, I
oh,
just mean
this year for sure.
statistically. Yeah, I'm not saying maybe top 10 talent wise, but statistically, he's looked like a top 10 this year.
Oh yeah, yeah, this year,
Yeah,
yes, for sure.
absolutely. Yep.
For sure. Definitely a clear number one
hmm
over there in Kansas City for
Putting up
receivers.
numbers, man, which is easy to do with Mahomes, but
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be closer than people. I think I got Chiefs by 3. I don't like the line at 7.
Yeah,
I
no.
don't like that. The Chiefs running game is anemic right now. I mean, I know they got these guys they're kind of switching out. Kareem Hunt's finally supposed to show his face this week.
Really?
Yeah, but I think Dobbins has looked really good in this Chargers run game. I know last week they didn't work out for him, but I think they'll get rolling a little bit against the Chiefs.
Yeah,
Division game.
if Herbert plays, then they'll have a decent chance. Not like a great chance, but
Yeah.
they'll have a chance. But if you throw fucking I think it's Taylor Heineke is their backup. If you throw them out there to the Chiefs, it's game over.
Yeah.
There's no fucking chance. That might be my parlay. Chiefs, um, Chiefs, Niners, and Bengals. Maybe.
I like that. Oh yeah,
I don't know. We'll
we
see.
got some workshopping to do. We got like 24 hours to get this
Certainly,
figured out.
certainly,
Definitely some
absolutely. I got
work.
a lot to do.
I haven't done anything for the NFL yet. I've been on college today and got some stuff going so far.
How's the parlay looking?
So that my big one's looking good because I actually had a different little switch on the lines up on a bigger parlay, which actually is looking better. That little one I don't think is going to quite hit. Oklahoma State's
Well,
fumbling the
that's
bag.
okay.
Happens.
Always
Challenges.
another parlay.
Yes, there is.
Especially during football season, man.
Oh, amen. Football really is the true parlay. It's just, touchdowns, some player props, some simple
Hmm.
stuff. I mean, we think we know it. And we don't.
Fuck, man. I
We
was
think we do.
one fucking if Singletary would have just gotten the
Dude,
end zone.
I was half a yard.
Yeah.
Half a yard.
14 and a half yards.
Sometimes you wonder where they get those lines. And the judge looked at it and was like, that was 15. He's like,
And then you
it's
look at the
14.
line, I think it was minus 5.5 for like
Yeah.
the Dallas to win, and they won by fucking 5.
Right? Just some of that stuff's weird. It's just weird. I don't know how
It's
they do it.
they're so good. They're just so good at just determining lines and shit. It's weird. Eerie.
I know. I'd love to. It's all got to be computers these days, which would make
Right.
sense
It
why they're
has to
so
be.
accurate. But
Yeah.
still, yeah, yeah.
All
Chiefs
right.
will win 4-0.
Yeah.
Early Super Bowl favorite. Surprise, surprise.
Moving on to Sunday night game. I've been
Woo!
waiting all day for Sunday night.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, man. They got to get you on that intro. What are they doing?
I've been auditioning, I won't lie. I've been
You
sending
need to
out film and
get
tape
down
and
to Nashville, baby. Just start singing. They'll find you.
Oh boy, they don't want me on the
See you at
fucking
a
Sunday
Titans
night
game
football.
now.
Oh man.
Oh,
Bills Ravens. I mean, this is probably the most anticipated Sunday night football game of the season, I think.
this is gonna be a good one. Well, should be a good one.
You got the Bills rolling in hot, 3-0, outperforming there's what they were anticipated to be by a mile. Ravens completely underperforming
It's been bad.
everything they were supposed to be by a mile,
It's been bad.
but they need a win.
They
Ravens
need
need a
that.
win.
You said that the Bengals is the most must win. This is second. Ravens need this game. 1-3.
Yeah,
Same thing. Same thing. I mean,
you can't start off 1-3. No.
you have Super Bowl expectations. You
Mm-hmm.
bring in Derrick Henry. It's the line. Their line. A lot of people told me that the line was going to be a problem before the offseason. I said it'll be before the season. I said it'll be fine. They'll figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
They haven't figured it out. Um, it's Derrick Henry's doing his thing, but
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It's not looking good this year.
Do you think it's just the Ravens not being able to, or do you think it's the Ravens not scheme, but just the roster that's keeping holding them back, like you
It
said,
might. I
specifically the
think
line?
I like. Yeah.
Or do you think it's more of the league catching up to Lamar Jackson?
Okay, so I think Lamar's always kind of been an up and down, great year, not so great year. Just he's not super consistent, going out every year, just boom, boom, boom.
Mhm.
But I think the offensive line is an issue. And I think I love Zay Flowers. Don't get me wrong. Rashad Bateman's not a X wide receiver. I mean, he is, but he's not a number one X wide receiver.
No,
Can we
no,
get
not
this
at all.
man a 6'4" actual wide receiver? Because I think just someone with some range that actually can play the position that will catch some of these not so catchable balls would help him out a lot. I don't know what
Yeah.
happened to Mark Andrews. Where's Mark
That I was gonna
Andrews?
say Mark Andrews used to be that guy, and
He
then all of a
was.
sudden he fucking I guess he got a pretty big injury last year, but still, I mean,
I, yeah, and if this, I mean, this is him now. That's a shame. Isaiah Likely just needs to be out there more. Just put Isaiah Likely out there. I don't care where you put him. Throw him in the slot. Hell, throw him out there at X. He's pretty fast for a tight end. He's a big
yeah,
guy. Let him bully some DBs. Just do something. I don't know.
yeah,
It's the passing game is. It's the passing game there. Been a
yeah. I
problem.
mean, the Ravens are what they are. They're gonna be running. They if they're gonna be their best potential at their best
Hmm.
potential, they're gonna be running the ball. You
Yeah.
don't want
Oh
Lamar
yeah.
Jackson throwing more than 25 times a game.
No, it's not a good. It's not a recipe to win. It's just
30,
especially not in the playoffs.
yeah, certainly not in the playoffs, and certainly not when you're going against the Chiefs in the AFC Championship.
No.
You throwing 40 times a game. That is just a. I don't know if it's Lamar getting in the coach's ear saying, "Hey, I can do it, I can handle it," and then believing in him. Which it's good to believe in your player, but you also got to be realistic. Like Lamar, dude,
Yeah.
you're at your best when the defense is worrying about you running.
Well, you've got your MVPs now. Can we get the Super Bowl?
Yeah,
Not even trying to beat, but yeah. And the Bills look fantastic. They don't even have a real wide receiver, and they're doing their thing.
yeah,
James Cook is just kind of what their CMC right now, and kind of
yeah.
I mean,
Certainly,
James Cook's doing a lot.
he's
Love
not
to
fucking
see it.
around.
I I want to say the Ravens win. I think the Bills take this. God, this is here in Baltimore tomorrow too.
I'm
Fuck
going
me.
Ravens, and that's the exact reason why I'm going Ravens in Baltimore prime
Ah,
time.
I know it's. Ugh.
I
I
think the
have.
Bills have a little like they've overperformed a little bit too much. I mean,
Mm.
there's no fucking way they should have just blew out the damn who they play last fucking Monday night. Um
Oh my God.
they fucking shit tossed
It
the
was a
damn
gross. Yeah, it
the
was a terrible game.
Jaguars. The
Yeah,
Jaguars.
Jags. Yep.
I mean, I looked at my phone at work and it's halftime. I think it was like fucking 31-0 or something, just
It
completely
was bad.
ridiculous. I just I think they're a little overperforming. I really, really like the Baltimore Ravens -2.5 because I think
Okay.
that if they're gonna win, they're gonna win by at least a field goal. And I do think the Ravens will
Yeah,
win at
yeah,
the end of the
yeah. They
day.
should.
Yeah.
I get that. I just I don't know, man. I don't. I go figure. I've watched some Ravens football this season.
What's the
Hasn't
weather looking
hasn't
like? Is it
looked
gonna be
great.
rainy? It looks like it's got a
Yes,
little
yes.
rain right there.
Oh yeah, it's supposed to be nasty here till Tuesday. It's supposed to pick up tomorrow. So
Okay.
I don't know, man. Something about the Bills this year just looks a little different. I know they got a different OC in there, but I like what I'm seeing from the Bills.
They don't got to deal with fucking
I
Stephon
have
Diggs.
Ravens win and a nail biter written here, but I'm gonna have to go Bills. I just have a feeling.
I'm gonna go Ravens.
Yeah. All right. Now we
And
we can get to
you bet
these
your ass I'm gonna be taking that
shitty.
spread.
Oh, I bet you will. Have you seen this Monday night football lineup? First of all, why we got two games again?
I know what is
And
that? Why
why
are
the
we
fuck is this one even televised? If anyone tunes in for this first one, you're just
the
stupid. I'm not
Titans
even.
Dolphins? Like who fucking wrote that in the beginning of the season and said this is gonna be a oh I can't wait to see this on prime time. This is gonna rival the Seahawks Lions. No,
It's the shit bowl. It's the shit bowl of the week. Who cares?
total shit bowl.
I have writ. Who cares? Someone who isn't starting, who isn't Tua starting for Miami and Levis is starting for the Titans. That's really all I have to say. A
Miami's
Chain,
still a favorite though.
I think A Chain will win the game. I mean Miami. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Miami's the fave with no Tua. Are they starting Skylar Thompson again? Is that the idea?
I heard that Snoop Huntley.
Oh, Snoop Huntley. That's such a Snoop. It's Tyler. Okay.
Snoop.
Tyler Huntley, the Pro Bowler. Fucking
What the fuck is going on out? Sorry, there's like a bunch of hammering going on outside. I don't know what the fuck's going on all of a sudden. Huh. Apartment living. Gotta love it.
yeah, random
Anyways,
fucking
yeah, it's literally
on
hammering.
a
I don't know where
damn
it came from
Saturday.
on a Saturday.
Fuck.
You know,
I'm gonna go fucking Titans, dude. I don't think the Dolphins look like shit.
I think A Chain's just gonna run. I mean, Titans offense does looks good.
Titans
I don't
defense is
care.
nasty.
Titans defense is good. I don't know. I didn't put much thought. I'm gonna say this is definitely the least research I did on a game. I don't know. I trust. Let's see what Mike McDaniel has. Let's see what you can cook up.
I think
Genius
Mike McDaniel's
offensive
on the
head.
hot seat, man.
Yeah, he might be. Yeah, him and Salah both. What is it about these fucking Niners OCs that just don't? Well,
I
Salah
mean,
was DC, but still.
obviously with Tua, he's legit, but
Yeah,
I don't know. Miami, they can't play cold weather ball. And that sounds kind of stupid to say, but like in
they
those
really
late,
can't.
they what for whatever reason they
They're a
do
Miami
not do
team,
good.
baby.
Yeah,
It's Miami weather,
yeah,
fair weather, just like Miami.
yeah. I'm gonna go with the Titans on that one. I'll probably be putting money on that
I'll
too.
take Miami. What the hell?
Okay.
Titans are the dog too, +2.
Yeah, I see. That's why I
Yeah,
was like, dude, Skylar
that's why you like
Thompson,
it. Yeah. Nah, Snoop Huntley.
Snoop, fuck him, Snoop Huntley. Why the fuck? What do you mean, Snoop Huntley? Where did that come from?
I don't know. He
Snoop.
went to the Pro Bowl when everyone stopped caring about going to the Pro Bowl, so they just sent anyone. So he's a Pro Bowler, so he's gonna be good, right?
Yeah, but
That's how
what
this
what?
works.
Why not Tyler Huntley? Why did you come in the league as Tyler Huntley? And now all of a sudden you're Snoop
I
Huntley.
don't know. He's trying. It's Snoop Dogg is his uncle. I just
Really?
made that. No, I just completely made that up. Don't quote
No,
me
no,
on
no.
that.
You were
Don't say that.
serious.
I didn't.
You were serious. Breaking news: Tyler Huntley is officially Snoop Dogg's nephew.
Nef niece.
Wow.
Breaking news,
Breaking
people.
fucking news.
It's
Clip
crazy.
that. Whoever's watching, clip that shit. That's fucking huge.
Yeah. Different Snoop Huntley, not the one that plays quarterback.
Boy.
Yeah.
Let's move on to this next one. The actual Monday night football game, the Seahawks versus the Lions, which if
Woo!
you have any history of between these two teams, they pull out some fucking barn burners.
Yes, they do.
Um, this is a big
One-sided
reason
though.
why I'm starting Geno Smith in one of my leagues is because Geno Smith tears up the Lions
He does.
statistically. And I think he's going to put up some big points. I think this is going to be a shootout. I'm not super impressed by any of the defenses, maybe the Seahawks, but at the end of the day, they also just ruled out Leonard Williams. I believe their D
Mm,
tackle, their rookie D tackle is ruled out too. Um, sure, they have a nasty secondary, but
they
Jared
do.
Goff is an experienced quarterback. He's going to find ways to work around that. Lions also have a pretty decent run game, and the Seahawks are not the best run defense. So I think this is going to be an
Achilles.
exciting game overall.
I think it'll be a good one. Dan Campbell's 0-3 versus the Seahawks as the coach of the Lions. Just a little tidbit
Mm.
there. Yeah, a little interesting. So yeah, they are barn burners, but they're kind of one-sided, only going one way. Hawks are banged up on defense. I don't recognize all the names anymore because it's a different team than but linebackers, defensive line, DBs, we got a lot of questionables, okay?
Hmm.
That's not good when you're going up against a two-headed running attack like Monty and Gibbs, okay? You're already banged up on defense. I think
Yeah.
they just start running the ball, and Seahawks, like you said, have had an issue with that already this year. I think the Lions win it. 3.5. I'll take it. I'll take Lions 3.5.
Oh.
It's iffy though. I'd like 2.5 a lot better. I tell you what.
I'm gonna go Lions. Yeah, and I'll probably do an alternate spread on that. Fucking two
Yep,
and a
yeah.
half.
There you go. Boom.
I'll go Lions because yeah, the Seahawks 3-0 start. Haven't played anybody super special, but at the end of the day, you are 3-0, so you got to respect that.
Yep,
But the
you do.
Lions, I just think that yeah, they're much more talented, and
Different team. Yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna go Lions.
Ross St. Brown. Porta's playing too. That's big.
Hmm.
Porta's actually gonna
They
play.
use
That
them.
sprained ankle and freaking coming back. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, Lions. No brainer. Kind of some duds for Monday night though. I was disappointed. I was going through, got to the Monday night games, was like, oh, all right.
Well, I like the Seahawks Lions because
I
it's
don't watch the See, I don't watch the Seahawks, so that's kind of, you know what I mean? I just,
well, I,
it's like
I
watching
mean
the
they're 3 and
Cowboys.
0, and
It's
they play the
exactly. Why
Lions
would I want to
well.
watch that? That's 3-0.
The
You're
3 and 0 Geno
0-3,
Smith
baby.
led Seahawks,
Oh, yeah,
number one in the NFC
make me throw.
West.
Ah, okay, okay, calm down. Jesus. Throw up a little
I'm
in my
just
mouth.
saying. I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
no,
Fuck.
God. Truth hurts sometimes, people. It's
Yeah.
okay. It's
It'll
okay.
all be different in 4 or 5 weeks.
Oh, oh God, sorry. Oh,
I didn't
hate
mean to
to see
put
it.
you through any PTSD, man. I'm
It's
just
okay. It's okay. I had a long childhood of
the
not,
Seahawks.
Yeah, not the Niners at the top of the division. A lot of Seahawks.
That's
I
true.
went to a 42-3 game in person in Seattle as a Niners
Oh
fan.
God.
Alex Smith's one of those first few Alex Smith years. It was
Oh, back when the Seahawks wore
oh
the old jerseys.
yep, it was some shit, man.
Oh man,
Scars.
I
Don't
feel
forget those
bad for
things.
you.
Yeah, happens. What you gonna do?
All right, Sir Charles. Well, we went through the whole NFL slate for tomorrow.
Fucking A, we did.
We got through it. We went a little bit longer than we usually do, but that's good. There's some good stuff to talk
Happens.
about.
Yeah. A lot
Um,
going on this week.
that's gonna do it here at the TBloom Talk Show for this week's episode. Is there anything else you wanted to throw in there, or anything you wanted to say to the fans?
Oh, Niners better win this week. If they don't, I don't know. Might have to burn this hat and this
Oh,
sweater.
come on.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. You guys might not see me next week though. Might
Shit.
have me in the hospital. Trying to get me out of that coma.
On an
See,
IV.
see how it goes. Exactly. I already know.
Might have to fucking get,
Mental hospital or medical
yeah.
hospital. We don't know yet, but
Oh boy.
we'll figure it out.
All right. Well,
All right.
T Bloominites, thank you for joining in. Sir Charles Knights, also, thanks for joining in. I'm your host, T Bloom. That's my co-host.
Sir Charles VIII.
And we are signing out until next week. See you later, brother.
Adios. Good luck this week.